Rabi crops are crops on the basis of. So they are the types of crops on the basis of season, right? On the basis of temperature, on the basis of condition, right? Temperature condition, or you can write on the basis of season, right? Season, temperature, condition, anything you can write. But if I'll give you cereals, pulses are types of crops on the basis of what? So on the basis of nutrients. Clear?
Okay.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, this is what. So Kharif crop, these crops are grown during the rainy season, right? Rainy season, see. Rabi. Rabi crops are basically when there is a winter. So what we do, we rub our hands. Yes?
Yes.
So Rabi
Yes,
crops
ma'am.
are basically grown during the winter season. But Kharif crop is basically, for example, there is a rain. So we, in Hindi, Khasi, cough is this. So Kharif crop is basically the rainy season. And rainy season basically it's from June to October. And Rabi crops are grown during winter season and it is basically November to the April month, right? I hope it's clear. On the basis of season, you have two crops. One is Kharif crop and one is the Rabi crop. So Kharif crop, these are the crops during the rainy season from June to October, like paddy, soybean. These are the example. Rabi crops, when they are grown, ma'am, they are grown during winter season, ma'am, from when to when? November to April, right? And wheat, gram, mustard, linseed, barley, they are the example of this. And black gram, paddy, soybean. Most important are this paddy, soybean, maize, cotton, groundnut, like that. And over here, this is what? Wheat, gram, mustard, linseed, barley, etc. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now coming to the, okay, so for now coming to the next one. You are studying this chapter, so you should at least know some basis. Like, okay, ma'am, okay, there are so many things over here. But in India, everyone is like earlier, before, during the time of independence, basically, India was an agrarian country. Right. So agrarian country means like everyone was dependent on the 80% of the population was engaged in agriculture. Right. So over here, there were so many revolutions that took place. Right. So why this is not basically a part of your NCERT book, nowhere is written over there. But in competitive exam, they are asking questions from here. So as you should know that everything, they can ask you anything. They won't be asking that this was not a part of NCERT or something, but you should have a knowledge if you are reading something. Right. So over here, what happened? There was a growing population. For example, earlier you have 4 crops and there were 4 people. So it was okay. 4 crops, 4 people eating it done. But now you have 40 people and same 4 crops. So you should at least do something to increase the productivity of food, like the agriculture. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So there were basically revolution which took place. Right. So first revolution is green revolution. Ma'am, what is this revolution basically? So to increase the availability of food grain in India, it's a green revolution. Who is the father of green revolution? It is Mr. M.S. Swami Nanthan. Clear? One marker, very, very important. Right? Then over here, this entire chapter, food includes not only crops, right? Food also include the non-veg part like the fish, milk, oil, so many things. So for increasing the food grain, which revolution was there? Green revolution, right? Because crops are basically green in color, so that's why green revolution. Then blue revolution. Can you please tell me why to increase the fish production, why is it blue color? Any reason for blue?
Because it's related to the fish is related to ocean.
Yes.
And
So ocean color
sea.
is basically blue. So that's why blue. And milk revolution, very simple. Now milk is of white color, so white revolution, right? Oil is basically yellowish in color, so yellow revolution because it comes from sunflower, right? And golden revolution is basically the pulse, right? So this is what.
Yeah.
So you should know all the revolution because it's apart from your NCERT, this is the extra knowledge. I hope it's clear, right? So first you will do, in the previous class, you wrote these parts. So what you will write? You will write this thing first. On the over here, just give it a heading like that on the basis of nutrition they provide. Or you can write types of crop on the, in bracket, you can write on the basis of nutrients, right? And over here, when you will start Kharif crop and then you will write on the basis of season. Clear? In which they are growing. Okay, first write the heading this and then write the heading this heading. Then I will show the other PPT. From there, you will write the examples and everything. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, can you scroll?
Write from here, different crops require this and this, and then you can write this. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, finish. Ma'am.
Yes, you are finished. Now you will write this to fulfill the need of this and then the revolutions. Clear?
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, done.
Okay. Now we have done few parts of this, right? Now the next thing is that, which is important for us, like for example, you want to improve the quality of the crops. So what you will do? So over here in the crop yield, right? So crop yield can be improved by three main things. So crop yield is basically how much crop you are growing. For example, earlier you are growing 4 kg of crop, right? 4 ton grains. So you will increase it to 40. So how will you increase this crop yield? There are three methods. First, crop variety improvement, improve the variety, right? Second, how you are producing the crop, improve that method. And then see, every time you need to protect the crop, it's not only about growing the crop, it's about protecting it from so many things, right? The waste, pest, so many things. So over here, crop protection improvement is also there. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now over here, one by one, we will discuss the things. So first of all, the first thing is crop variety improvement. This is the first and foremost important step to improve the crop yield, right? So over here, how will you do that? You will improve the variety of the crop. Now, how will you do that? And what are the things that you need to do it? So see, crop variety. Ma'am, what is this crop variety? Crop variety, there are so many things through which you can progressively do that. So now let's just understand. So crop variety improvement has done by selecting good variety of crop, right? So you know variety. There are, for example, you are growing pulses, seeds. Do you have different variety? Yes or no? Right? So
Yeah.
from that, some are cheaper, some are high, like that. So what you need to do, you have to select the good variety of crops. Now, how will you done that? There is a process called hybridization, right? So over here, in which genetically dissimilar plant are crossed to obtain crop having useful, desirable character. For example, this crop, it has a significance that it is very tall. And this crop, it has a significance or it has a characteristics that it is very healthy. So what you will do, you will take a characteristics from this plant that it is very tall, and you will take a characteristic from this plant which is basically very healthy. So now the new crop which will be grown, that will be healthy as well as tall, right? So this is hybridization, like taking the characteristics from the dissimilar plant and growing up one plant which will have variety of other plants like the good qualities. Clear? So like this is
Yes.
like there are so many things. So hybridization can be intervarietal, like different varieties are there. Interspecific, like different, it can be from different species as well. And intergeneric, like between the different genera, like the genes basically, right? So this is what. So what is crop variety improvement? Crop variety improvement is, ma'am, basically it is a process in which you will be selecting the good quality. Now, ma'am, how I will select the good quality? You can select it through hybridization. What is hybridization? Ma'am, it is basically making a useful, desirable characteristics in one plant, right? And the hybridization is of three types. You can put the characteristics between the same variety, different species, or different genera, right? And if case you are not doing hybridization, what you can do, another way of improving crop variety is by introducing a gene to obtain the desired characteristics. This is called genetically modified crop. So over here, what you are doing, for example, this is a plant, you want one characteristic. So from that, you are improving the genes of that, right? And automatically, once you improve the genes, because sometimes we say, in human being also, we say that is very genetic, right? So you are focusing more on the modifying the genes, right? You are putting the genes of some other plant on that plant. So that is basically genetically you are modifying that. And because of this, for example, some plants are, you can say, disease oriented. Disease oriented means like easily they get disease, like the pest and all that. So at that time, you are modifying their genes, you are removing their disease part, and you are putting the disease resistant genes in them. This is basically genetically modified crops. Clear?
Okay, ma'am.
And then question comes, okay, ma'am, so why we are doing all this genetically variety improvement, like why crop variety improvement? Why? First of all, you need higher yield, right, to increase the productivity. That's why. Second, biotic and abiotic resistant, like there are so many problems. Biotic can be like insects are there, diseases are there. Abiotic are like heat, cold, salinity and all that. So you want to protect, you want that plant to be very strong so that all those factors did not affect it, right? So over here, for this reason also. And then change in maturity duration, to reduce the duration between sowing and harvesting so that farmers can grow multiple crops in an year, right? So for example, I grew the crops, right? And all the crops got a pest attack. So automatically what will happen? Again, I have to wait for the next year, right? And again, there's a long time. But for example, I know that I am growing a good crops and there are no chances for loss in the crop. Automatically, it will save my time, right? Once my crops are done, I'll harvest them and then I'll grow the next crop, right? But here there is no security. So just to change the maturity duration, because of that also you are using the crop variety improvement technique. Clear? Next,
Okay, ma'am.
wider adaptability. See, every crop does not have all the adaptability. So over here, if you will mix all the things, then of this crop will have all the, they can survive in all the climatic conditions. And agronomic characteristics, like they can be tall, they can have more branches, they can dwarfness from cereals and all that. So you can have different characteristics in only one plant, right? And
Yeah.
then improved quality. Like for example, wheat. There are different types of crop, right? So over here, if I will use this method, improving the variety, then I am very assured that the quality of my crop will be very, very good, right? Like in wheat, also in fruits, also in vegetable, also in oils, also in oilseeds also. So because of this, we are doing this first part. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So what you will do, you will write how we can improve. Okay, just write hashtag improvement in crop yield. Then you will write this. Then you will again make a heading over here like this and you will write crop variety improvement. And what is crop variety improvement and what are the reasons why we are doing it or how can we do it. So first write this, then I'll tell you one by one.
Okay, ma'am.
Hi, ma'am.
Yes, done.
Yeah. Hi. Last time you had given a number to Rebecca. I remember. I tried to save. I sent a message of the syllabus to you. I don't think that's your number. Probably she wrote it down wrong. Did you get any message on
No,
that
I
day?
didn't get any message. Okay, I'm just resharing it, or what you can do, you can also share me your number. I'll just try to save it,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. Both
I'm just
ways.
sharing it once again. What you can do, I'm just sharing it. Just text me right now only.
Yeah. Right now.
Right?
That's why I
Yeah.
came in between because
How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. I'm a bit tired. Had a busy day today, so a bit tired.
Okay.
So suddenly I came in between so that, because I guess I was messaging the wrong or saved it. How are you? How's your day going?
I'm also good. I'm also good. Today my laptop has
Nice that
network
you look
issues.
fresh. How, what's that? Say that again.
Actually, I was facing some network issues, not network issues, laptop issues basically, but now
Oh,
hopefully it's fine now.
okay, yeah. Because
Yeah.
past few days, she had a break of holidays, so I said start nicely July with
Yes.
ma'am. But then, yeah, so it's she has still 2 more months, ma'am, for her school to start. So I was telling her, ma'am, if you can try, I'll send you the syllabus. Just see
Yes.
September what they're going
Accordingly,
to
we'll
start
just
in
plan. Yeah.
school.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe you can be ahead also. It will be good for her.
Yeah.
However you want to cover it up, it will
Yes. So
be
once I
best.
get
But
the
I'll just
syllabus,
send it to you.
accordingly we can plan. Right?
Yes, yes. I'll just save your number and I'll message you. Wait,
Yes. Yeah.
just give me 2 minutes.
Okay.
Ma'am, I finished.
Then do one thing. Just write this like what do you understand by crop variety improvement? Okay. And then
Okay.
write crop variety is this, right? Then from here you will write one more question. How crop variety is done? Right? How crop variety improvement is done. So you will write this can be done through this and this process, and you will write this. Clear? So what is
Yes,
the
ma'am.
first question? The first question is what is crop variety improvement? Clear?
Okay, ma'am.
And then next question will be how crop variety improvement is done. Clear?
Okay, ma'am.
So just repeat the questions.
The
Question?
for variety improvement.
Yeah, what is crop variety improvement? This one. What is
And
crop variety improvement? Okay. Second,
what like how crop variety will help the crops?
how crop variety improvement is done. Clear?
Okay,
What is
ma'am.
crop variety improvement and how crop variety improvement is done or can be done. Clear?
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Ma'am, I'm done.
Rebecca, you are saying something? No?
No,
Yes?
that's just when my mom was opening the
Okay,
door.
okay. Actually, I just thought I am still facing the problem and you are saying something. I'm not able to hear that. In case if this happens, na, just drop a chat thing on chat box.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I didn't understand the change in maturity duration.
Yes. Maturity duration is basically to reduce maturity duration is, for example, you are growing a crop. On next day only it won't be reaping, right? It takes time to grow a crop. Yes, maybe 6 months, 3 months, right? But for example, you grow the crop, right? You are waiting that okay, after 6 months your crop will be there and everything. But on the third month there was a pest attack and all your crop destroyed, right? So
Okay.
what you will do? You were waiting for 6 months, 3 months are already wasted. Now you have to again crop the crop. So it is
Yeah.
increasing the time. But if you are growing a healthy crop, you are very much like, okay, I have grown a healthy crop, there is no problem. Like that, and you are like, that's basically is not changing your maturity duration. Now, on the 6th month, your crop would have been there. You can harvest that, but you can cultivate it. But now the problem is that again you have to invest next 6 months. So it is basically delaying your duration, right?
Yeah. Ma'am, done.
Okay. Now this.